What's going on, guys and girls? Toronto Dorsa here, and today we're in our second week of Final Fantasy XIV. So, run you through the little bit of a gauntlet here going on. I am live on twitch.tv/Toronto Dorsa or YouTube streaming services under Toronto Dorsa, but odds are you're probably watching this under the YouTube channel Toronto Dorsa. So you're watching the cached image. Okay, so if you'd like to interact with my chat stream going on over here, then come join me 8 o'clock Eastern, Monday through Friday, for where I run through basically Final Fantasy XIV, maybe a couple of the side games like War Thunder or whatnot going on, but for the most part it's this game. So with that said, let's get straight into it. Okay, so we have our character, Toronto Dorsa, and basically he has a world full. And we wait for 15 players in queue, which basically works out to be about a minute or two. It's usually not too bad. We shall see. So while that's doing that, let me go check real quick how the audio levels are looking, because the audio is the bane of my existence. So my voice is going to go on mute for a few seconds while I check this out. Maybe longer than a few seconds while I figure this out. Hang on. Audio level seems to be okay. Except for my voice seems to be incredibly loud. Let's see if I can turn this down a bit. Alright, I'll bring that down about 5 decibels and see if that does anything. So you may just hear me adjusting the audio for a few seconds while we're just getting through the technical difficulty. Whoa! About 5 decibels and see if that does. You know what? That works. We'll do it like that. That's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Hall of the Novice. Okay, I guess I have to do this. Commence. Learning avoidance, alright. A bit. Pass the exercise once I decide you've learned this lesson. Say the word when you're ready. I am ready. So I guess this is somewhat of a tutorial how to combat. It's weird that they bring this out at level 10, but okay. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see a chance coming, move out of the strike zone. Keep it up. Time to switch to a new technique. Splendid. Now it's your turn. Try not to ignore a ranged opponent. You're doing splendidly. Keep it up. Now, avoid both at once. Why can't I move? Stay alert. There's all but a short time. Bravo, and this concludes the exercise. Time for your reward. Nicely done. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat the same lesson with the other masters that they might reward you with equipment tailored towards your field of expertise. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Untradeable items, unique items. You give me. Wow. Equip. How do I do those other quests? Where was that again? Duty recommendations, Hall of the Novice, begin. Commence. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. When it comes to your place in the party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whatever enemy you please. You must strike a foe other than the one controlled by your ally. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach you cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. Alright, but it just said strike a foe other than the one controlled by your ally. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy and we can move on. Is it clear, I trust? Say the word and you're ready to begin. Let me turn on some lights. Alright, let us proceed directly to the briefing. Are you prepared to commence training then?
Yes. Bring me Thanos.
Alright, training exercise is now underway. Attack the same foe as your ally to win the battle. That should be easy enough. New one, quick knock. Very good. Now here's a hint about facing enemy. Opponent will have a harder time attacking from behind. Duty complete. Bravo, and this concludes the exercise. Come and receive your reward. You mark the sturdiness of your ally. Taking the enemy hits, coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight your fullest. There is a prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Wonder if I need to move my microphone, because I can hear myself clicking away. So let's try. I'm gonna try something here. Bear with me. If I move the microphone like that, ooh, it gets very deep. But now I've knocked my webcam. There we are. That should work. We'll see. Say the word when you are ready to begin. You are prepared for commence training then? Yes. Training exercise is underway. Start the fight with a staff wielder. Those foes are the most dangerous but the least robust. Be sure to attack the same enemy as your ally. Strike the fate. That is the way. Once